everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. My name is Tamerah Briana, if you didn't know, and as you can see by the title today, I'm going to be doing a first year advice, freshman advice, whatever I title this video, that's what it's going to be. Pretty much this is going to be kind of centered around Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, period. I went there my freshman year. I'm just gonna kind of give you guys like a little bit of advice to like remember when you come. FAMU 26, I got you. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get through this together. It could be nerve-wracking. It could be many things, but I'm gonna be here to tell you all about it. This is the first video of my entire series, so let's get into the video. But we're gonna start with the welcome week. If you don't know what welcome week is like the week kind of after, or like a couple days after everybody moves in on campus, and it's literally tons of fun. Parties, events on campus, everything. You get to meet new people, all of that. Take welcome week as like, just have as much fun as you can. There's no classes, there's no pressure, no stress, no nothing. There's nothing to do but have fun welcome week. That should be your one goal the whole entire week. Do it safely, do it as best as you can, but use that week to make friends, use that week to just get everything that you need to know. So welcome week, usually like we're partying from Monday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday, like literally. So it's usually like you kind of move in like Monday to maybe like Wednesday, Thursday for like the whole campus, and then really welcome week starts Thursday and it goes all the way to Sunday. You have class on Monday. Remember, you have class on Monday. It moves all day every day, so just prepare for that. And it's really fun. You get to meet people, you get to see what kind of people you want to hang out with. You're going to be, of course, with many different groups, and that's when you'll really find who you're clicking with. Welcome week is when you'll find all, like, not all the flaws, but like you'll get to know who people really are, because people are drinking, people are smoking. Oh yeah, that's another thing at the parties. Like at the parties, if you don't drink or smoke, like it's gonna be kind of iffy for you, because like it's just everywhere and it gets annoying sometimes, but like you're just there for a fun time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? Say one story time out of all this, because I'm trying to make it quick a little bit, because I have other videos to like explain everything into depth. So boom, it was first welcome week party. It was Thirsty Thursdays. Mind you, I was hanging out with a friend group, but like they were kind of an already set friend group, but they were like allowing me to like come hang out with them, like go to the cafe with them, do this, do that. They will let me know when they meet up. So cause like boom, like I knew people, but I didn't have like a bestie coming into college. Like knew we was gonna be together. Like I just had internet friends before I came. So it's Thirsty Thursdays and we're going to a party or whatever. I don't have a car, so we're Ubering there. Me and this homegirl are Ubering. Not even my homegirl, this girl I just know, and like we met, we've been talking like throughout the summer and stuff like that, and we were going to meet up with a different friend group, right? So we get to the party, Ubering. It was a whole situation with the Uber thing, like make sure y'all get y'all money, but it was a whole situation with that. And I'm not throwing shade to this girl, because I still say hi to her, but I just feel like certain things you shouldn't do to a friend or a girl you're just meeting, especially a female. So boom, we get to the party and I'm just like not really feeling the vibe, just like being with her. Like nothing was off, but it just like it was just like I was standing at a party. Who wants to just stand at a party? I want to have fun, you know what I'm saying? But also I had an old like friend from like my younger self or whatever, and I knew she was there, so I think I texted her or called her and see where she was at, because like I knew I would be chilling with her. But that's what was happening. So boom, I met up with her, and then mind you, I know I'm still going home with this girl, because I know my friend that was like not my close friend, my friend that I like met up with at the party was with her other friends or her roommate and stuff like that. So I'm not about to like go with them because I don't know them. So boom, I knew I was going home with that girl. I see the girl, I think she was like drinking or something, like, and I know she came from a home like that did not let her do nothing, because I remember when I was helping her move in, her parents were already on her, and when we were leaving, her parents were calling, yada yada, like where are you going? You can't really stop. I hate to say like this, but you can't really stop your college student from going places. Just pray and hope they do it safely, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, where are you going? They're already blowing up her phone while we're on the way there. So boom, like, so she's leaving with the group of girls that we went to go meet. I hope this is making sense. So she's leaving, and I said like, where are you going? She's like, oh, we're leaving right now. And I'm like, but we was like supposed to Uber back, and she's like, well, I'm leaving right now. And like and then the crazy thing is, she claimed she wasn't even drunk. She claimed she was drunk. So if you weren't drunk and you left your so-called friend at a party, why would you do that? So that was my first night. So boom, I end up asking my friend's roommate's friend to like ask, can I go home? Like that's crazy, go home with them, because like I just got left, and they was like, oh, a friend should do it, a friend should do that. So that's been my homegirls ever since that night, literally. And every day after that welcome week, I was with them, and that's my friend group now. So that's the little story. But yeah, you get to know who the real people are welcome week. I'm gonna say that. The whole reason why you're in school is to go to class. So I'm gonna tell you right now, 8 a.m. in high school is different than 8 a.m. in college. You heard it before, and I'm gonna say it again. 8 a.m. is different in high school than in college. I had one 8 a.m. my spring semester, and luckily it was a hybrid class, so I don't have to go all the time, but 8 a.m. is totally different. Not even like, you can say, oh, I'm not a party person. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 8 a.m., mind you, you're not getting up at 8 a.m. You need to be in a seat at 8 a.m. Like, it's just so hard. It's so early. In Tallahassee, it's cold sometimes. It be raining in the morning. Like, it's just so much work. Yeah. Try not to get at 8 a.m. I know your first semester, you're not going to be able to pick your schedule, but that second semester, pick your schedule wisely and pick it early. Your GPA. It is going to be so easy to slip up your GPA. Please remember, like, I'm not going to say freshman year is your easiest. It pretty much is that. I'm going to say your freshman year is going to be your easiest, but it's going to be your hardest because you're trying to balance your social life, your school life, your work life, all this stuff. You're trying to make friends. You're trying to do all this stuff. You're trying to be this new, like, you might want a new identity. Who knows? Like, you might want to try something else. But, like, your GPA is the most important because the second it drops, it's going to be hard to bring it back up. It's just like high school. It's going to be hard to bring it back up. So just try to get as many good grades as you can, the best ways you can. So another thing about your classes, go to class, y'all. That's what I'm going to say. Go to class, because it's going to be days that you're like sick. It's going to be days that you actually don't need to go to class. And you're gonna have that one professor that's gonna be like, oh no, you missed this many certain days, yada yada, you can't remake it, you can't retake the test, you can't do this. Like, every professor is different, of course, but go to class, because it's also gonna be days if you don't have a car, it's gonna be raining, and you're gonna say, heck no, I'm not going to class. Because who's walking in the rain? Like, sometimes it's just not worth it to say to go to class. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's really times you don't need to, and there's times where like you can just get up and go. It's an 11 o'clock class, get up and go. Professors, all professors are different. So like, some be doing most and some are really there to help you. Take advantage of your professors. Take advantage of the hours. I don't really go to study hours, but take advantage of study hours if you need it, because some offer the help because of course that curriculum you may need the help or whatever. But take advantage of that. Take advantage of just creating relationships and bonds with them, because they'll really help you. If you ask them, they will help you. Trust me, they really will. Make sure you don't tarnish those relationships, because that's what I did. And well, I didn't tarnish it, but you know, just keep a good mindset when it comes to your classes and your professors. All right, so boom, housing. I'm gonna go over like the different housing options we have at FAM and like what they're basically like, what they consist of. So we're gonna start with Sampson and Young. Sampson and Young are the only two traditional dorms we have on campus. So they are doubles and they are community style. So like, you share a bathroom or like the floor, the wing, something like that. I've been in Young and Sampson, but I don't really know. I never really been in there. I had to go in there real quick, but that was it. But those are like our least common pretty much. But if you ever want to just live with girls or just boys and you don't mind the community, that's your place to go. So then you have Village. Village this year is a co-ed dorm. It's gonna be co-ed still, but it's just co-ed upperclassmen. Some freshmen are in there, but it's like known to be the upperclassmen dorm. It is a single, and you share a bathroom with one other person. So you share a bathroom with another person, so it's like a single room, and then you have like a common area, which is like the sink, and then the bathroom is like separately. So that's like not the most common, but like, you know, it's where everybody wants to go because everybody wants a single. I will say their rooms are jail cells. Like, I'm in a single right now in a different place, but they're like jail cells. It is so small. Like, it almost makes you want to just share a room with another person, because that creates problems. But just like, if you're a homebody, I don't know if Village is a place for you, but that's just personally me, because my room is like not the biggest at home, but coming from home to Village, if that was the case, I would not have liked it, because it was just too much. It's like not enough space for me anyways. And they don't give you a closet, they give you a chest drawer, and the chest drawer is the size of the room. So like, it just didn't give. But if you like that privacy and you just want to share a bathroom with one other person, that's for you. Then you have Towers. Towers is the freshman dorm this year. I loved it a lot, y'all. It's like just convenient. It was nice. It's the newest dorm, so like we were like the third class group of people, whatever you want to call it, to be in there. So it was open during COVID for the first year, then it was open summer, and then it was open for me. So yeah, it's still fairly new. It is so nice. You get like a closet, you get a drawer, you get a desk, you get this little side thingy, and then you also get this another thing. Like, it's just so much space. Yeah, I mean, like, so much storage space. So you should be able to put all your stuff away without it looking like crazy in there, everything. So yeah, you do share a room with another person, and you have a bathroom together. So you're literally sleeping next to that person, and you have a bathroom together. Study rooms on every floor. They have a little sink area, TV space, social space. The most social space and social dorm is Towers. And good, it's a freshman dorm, it needs to be. So then you have Faze and Palmetto. So there's Palmetto South. So Palmetto South, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, anybody at FAM, whatever, but I think I've been in one, but I think it's 6 people in 2 bathrooms. But you get kitchens, you get and you share a bathroom with 3 people. So you should be sharing a bathroom with 3 people if you're in Palmetto South. You should be sharing a bathroom with 3 people, and I think they have doubles. Don't know if they have singles. Right now, I am in Faze. It's a different part of Palmetto's, but it's Phase 3. They have singles and doubles. So I live with 3 other people in the house, so it's 3 other people, and I share a bathroom with 1 person. It is a little bit more than the double, but you get what you pay for, because this room is bigger than the single in Village, and the closet is like, it's a full-size closet like you would have at home. Not a walk-in, but a full-size closet, and I think pretty decent to me. So that's all of our housing options. And one thing I'm gonna say about housing is apply early, you guys. Apply as early as you can, because housing does run out fast. Even though FAM is like not known for a lot of people living off campus, but like a lot of people do, but a lot of people also stay on campus, and FAM likes to, they're bringing in bigger classes every year and year. So housing fills up quick, and you want to get the one you want. And of course, if you want a specific roommate, you can get that if you apply early. Roommates is a lot. That's another thing of just living in a double. It's just, you have to deal with them every day. Luckily, mine wasn't in there that much. She started not to be in there as much, but you still have to deal with them because their stuff is in there. My situation wasn't too bad. I, of course, had my instances where I wanted to, like, kill her, and I'm pretty sure maybe she wanted to do the same to me. I don't know, but I think I just like my personal space, so that was like a big factor in it. But I think setting rules is important. I don't think I did that quite well enough, like in the beginning, because that can like eliminate a lot of problems. You saying like what you like, what you don't like. Of course, they learn over time, because that's just how it is. You're living with the person for a year, but they learn over time. But yeah, set those rules in the beginning. It will help you guys in the outrun. Set bathroom rules, which I like the AC on. It's the little things, but like it's the little things that's gonna tick you off, because literally it's not like she was doing crazy stuff. Like she wasn't stealing my stuff. She wasn't like all over my stuff. Like it's just, it's gonna be the little things that tick you off, and that's the little things you need to talk about. Like tissue, I've like tissue paper, toilet paper, like it's just like have those agreements. Some stuff you just have to learn not to care about, because you can't just be nitpicky over everything. But it's some stuff like I'm not negotiating about, like I'm just not deal, like it's some stuff like okay, just deal with it, and then other stuff no. Like, so boom, make rules and things like that. And if you can, try to make a relationship with your roommate. Like I had 2 friends, like they love each other, like, but I know sometimes they may have got on each other's nerves. So it's just like, it's ups and downs with every roommate situation. But at the end of the day, that's like kind of the part of college life, is like having that 1 or 2 years with the actual roommate. And if you meet somebody your freshman year, maybe you can room with them your sophomore year. Another thing is rooming with your friend from back home. It can be ups and downs. It could be really good, and then it can also be really bad. Now you have that friend and she's meeting new people, or you have that friend and they're acting a little bit different than they would at home. You have to remember everybody is growing. You have to remember that everybody is just getting out of their parents' house and not being under like supervision all the time. So like everybody is like kind of doing what they want to do because that's what college is. You have a lot more free time. So people may act different. Just try not to take that to heart because we are just all doing our own thing when we get here. But it could be a lot of ups and downs when you room with your friend. Like personally, I couldn't see myself rooming with my good friend. Like, and she could probably say the same for me. Like, I like seeing her from a distance. She lived down the hall from me. I like going to bother her. But when I'm done with her, I'm done with her. And when she's done with me, she's done with me. Like, we don't take it to heart. It's just something that, you know, you can't do. Or like, she may be loud, you may be quiet. I may be loud. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know your ups and downs. Try to remember that when you may think about rooming with a friend. However, it could go really good and y'all can have fun all day, every day. So, it's just up to you guys. Friends. Okay, so this is the thing about friends. At FAM, you may see it as cliquish. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You may see it as cliquish, but it's not even cliquish. It's just people fitting in with people who they fit in with. You know what I'm saying? So you may not be a party person, so why would I be in a group of girls who love to party? I may not be this person. Why would I be with a group of girls who love to do this? So I just think making friends, the easiest thing you can do is speak. Speak. A lot of people I hang out with, or some people I hang out, say, Tamerah, you know, everybody, you're so this, you're so that. Why? It's because I speak. You don't have to be best friends with a person, but literally just speak. You never know what these people can do for you. And I'm gonna get into that next. Like, you don't ever know what people can do for you. All you have to do is say hi. You don't have to invite them to your dorm. You don't have to go out with them, like stuff like that. Just speak, say hello. If you see somebody on Instagram who you think you'll like mesh with, reach out to them. Like, I know there's a lot of friendships that were just like built on social media, you know what I'm saying? So use those outlets as well as you can. In the door, in the calves, speak. Say I like your hair, say I like your shoes. Like, that's how conversations get started, and kind of be genuine with it. Don't like try to like be friends with people who you get like a benefit out of. If they're in something, you're trying to like be their friend. They're gonna see that. They're gonna know that. FAM people, everybody know everybody. Our school is not that big. HBCUs aren't technically that big. Mine isn't, at least. I think, don't quote me on the number. I'm not even gonna try to say a number, but our school is not that big. 8,000, 7,000, something like that in that area. That's not that big. It's really not, if you think about it. So everybody knows everybody. Just make your friends. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. That's all I'm gonna say, because like, we're adults now. If anything happens, it's permanent. If anything happens, you're kicked out of school. That's permanent. Like, so just choose your friends wisely. Those group chats. The group chats you were in before you get to school, yes, those are important. Yes, you get to like, makes you feel like you're not alone. Like the application process, the housing process, like makes you like, can't wait to get to school, can't wait to move in your dorm with other people before you get here. But 9 times out of 10, actually, I know a friend group, 2 friend groups that is like off that group chat. However, they're not as strong as they used to be. But I'm gonna say 7 times out of 10, that's not gonna be your friend group. Are you gonna probably be like cordial with them? Yes, but it's probably not good. I was even in them. It's a hey and bye. All those girls that I talked to before I got to campus, hey and bye. Some of them aren't fond of me, but who cares? I really don't care. School's over. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, if you are in those group chats, that's good. Maybe you can have a friend or 2 out of one of them. But like, when you get to campus, that's really when you get to see like people's true intentions, people's true like energy, true everything about them. Like, you may not like how they always try to like put themselves out in front of guys, put themselves out in front of girls, act different when they get around a different crowd, act different when they get around upperclassmen. Like, you get to see truly everything when you get on campus. It's just more than like a phone call or a FaceTime call, group text message when you guys are like before you get to school. But that's as far as the group chats. I was mentioning this before. Everybody is everybody is growing. Everybody is trying to figure out who they are. Everybody is trying to figure out where they're moving, because all of us just got out of our parents' house or a guardian's house, most likely parents' house. So everybody's free. Like, you might have been free at home, but trust me, you're really free here. So just remember that, like, try not to take things to heart so much, unless she did some like dirty stuff. Like I mentioned in the beginning, the girl did. I say hi to her. Like, I didn't take it to heart. Like, it is what it is. Am I gonna be in your room every day? No. I'm just gonna say hi to you, but just like try not to take everything to heart. But hey, if you feel like they could have avoided that, no, I'm not gonna give her a second chance. Find another friend. Like, it's not that hard. Parties are expensive. Parties are expensive. Like, okay, boom, you made it $10, $5. It's most likely but 10. 10 turns into 12, because if you know, you know. You got to get like little fees. You got to get the little this, little that. 10 turns into 12. 15 turns into 17. So doing that every weekend adds up. Doing that every Friday and Saturday adds up. So remember that some parties are free, and they're free till a certain time. So you gotta get in the line at like 8. You gotta get in the line at like 9. Latest 9:30. 8 was like, I don't know how I was at a party at 8 o'clock. But 9, I feel like you can get at a decent time. But like they purposely hold the line. Purposely hold the line so like the line can seem bigger, the party can seem litter. It's not. It's the same thing. That's nothing. The parties are the same thing. You're going to hear the same music. I'm from Florida, so I'm not bashing Florida music at all because that's what I listen to. But if you come to FAM, it's going to be Florida music. Like, you're not going to hear Lil Baby. You're not going to hear Dirt. Like, you're not going to hear all those people who aren't from Florida. So that's another thing. I don't mind because I'm from South Florida, so I really don't care. But a lot of people do have problems with that. If you're not from Florida, you feel like the music isn't good. But like, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that. Yeah, just do everything safe, y'all. Don't really go nowhere by yourself or go anywhere like with somebody maybe you don't trust, because anything can happen. There's so many things that's happened at these parties, but just do it safely. Like, ambulance are called during these parties. Somebody's even got shot during school year, and she literally walks around like everywhere. So like, anything can happen, y'all. Just not to scare you, but just do it safely, because that's just the culture of what everything is. All right, so moving on to campus involvement. Campus involvement is pretty big at FAM. Everybody is something. Everybody wants to do everything. Everybody wants to do something. So that's pretty much what it is. I would say as a freshman, get involved as much as you can. There's not much there's a couple things you can do, but there's certain things you also of course can't do. So some organizations just want you to have like certain amount of credits, a certain GPA by this certain time, but just do certain things that you feel will benefit you. Don't do them as fillers. Don't do them as resume builders. Do it because you feel like you would get something out of the organization will get something in return from you. So that's what I would say about that. I don't want to get into like too much what you can and can't do. If you go on social media, you can pretty much see everything and like maybe old flyers and things like that. But yeah, do that. Get involved also doesn't mean like being in every organization or every club or every like modeling dance troupe there is. You can also just go to football games and basketball games and just be like a FAMU supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean you have to like join everything, but just go to basketball games, go to football games, at least 1 or 2. I didn't really like basketball games, but maybe next year I will. And I also was really busy during basketball season, so I didn't really have time, or I was just so tired I didn't want to go. So yeah, there's many things you can do. Just get involved. Like, every organization has like a week or something, or like something like that. So like, it's plenty of events going on all the time. Homecoming is a huge thing at FAMU, so be ready for homecoming when you're coming here, things like that. So it's stuff to do all the time. Just like go out and do it. Don't be the friend group that's like always inside. My friend group was like iffy about it. Like, we went out and then we didn't, but like, it's a happy medium, and you don't always have to go out, because some events sometimes are boring, but you would never know unless you go. Like, you can just say, oh, we went. Like, most times they have free food. Sometimes they have a whole bunch of stuff you can just like kind of like get into. So like, just have fun with it. It's your experience in college is what you make it, and that is the absolute truth. Like, it's what you make it. And lastly, what we're going to talk about is our CAFs and how they're like basically set up. So we have 3 CAFs. So we have the hub. The hub is like by Phase and Towers, kind of like towards the back of the campus. Phase, Palmettos, and Towers, and it's also connected to a like place where you get your like mail and stuff, so you don't have to go all the way to the middle of campus. So then we also have the CAF, the top CAF. Top CAF is the same as the hub. It has like, it's like buffet style, so you just swipe your card, swipe your debit card, swipe your Rattler card, and that's pretty. You have fried fish Fridays, fried chicken Wednesdays, and in between is all types of food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and brunch, and like a snack time. So I have like all that. And then the bottom downstairs is like where we have Wingstop, tropical smoothie, it's a pizza place, the salad place that everybody says is good, and I think I hit everything down there. And then we also have Chick-fil-A. So and we also have a place called Poblanos. The Poblanos place has like they have good French toast in the morning, but they're really known for like their Mexican style food. So like quesadillas, nachos, stuff like that. So and they're all of them have certain hours that you can go to them, but all that is used with your Rattler card. There's a thing called the Gold 400, and there's something called the Gold 100. I don't know if it's called Gold, but it's 100 and 400. I got 400 Flexbooks both times. My first semester, I wasn't really on campus like that for real. Like, I didn't have to be out all day, so I was like giving away Flexbooks at the end. So like I was like getting food for my friends, I was getting food for these people here, just to like get rid of it, because once the semester ends you don't get that back. So I was just trying to like giving it out at the end. So maybe I used maybe like 300 Flexbooks. My first, maybe even like 275 or something like that. And then my second semester, I added more money on it, so I probably used like maybe like $550 on Flex. Like, another thing is I didn't have a car, so like I ate it a lot. So I had Poblanos with it, pizza with it, Chick-fil-A with it, Wingstop with it, tropical smoothie, all that stuff. So I was using it. $550 is a lot of money, but I also didn't like the cat food like that. So I just added money to my Rattler card, and that's what I did. But I got the 400. If you want to save money, you got to get the 100, but I got the 400 because I don't want to starve. I'd rather eat than starve. So yeah, Chick-fil-A and Poblanos aren't with the other CAF stuff. They're like in the middle of campus, but everything is not far. Our campus isn't that big, so it's not really hard to get to things and things like that. But that is all I have for this video. I hope I was like giving more advice than I was rambling, but that's pretty much just like an overall thing. I will have more videos in the future in depth about certain situations and things like that. Just stay tuned for the next videos. If you have any questions about FAM, you can always DM me on Instagram. I am open to answering your questions, and I may even do like a Q&A for like specific questions that you guys may have. So thanks for listening to my video, and I will see you guys in the next one.